Hey, good evening. It's Brenda with Horse Sense Healing and another episode of Living Your Grit with Grace. And I've got red cheeks today. I've been outside for a couple hours in the cold with the horses and doing a session with a client. So they feel hot. This week has been interesting. I've been talking with several people about the theme of the stories we tell ourselves. You know, sometimes how that happens. Well, in talking about it, it's the stories that we tell ourselves that actually scare us in all different kinds of ways. So they're usually stories that we're making ourselves bad or wrong, or something's wrong with us. Sometimes it goes like this. Oh, the employer hasn't called me back yet about that job interview that I just had yesterday, so I didn't get the job. I'm a loser. Or so-and-so doesn't like me, and then we feel rejected because they didn't return a message yet or an email yet. Or I could never do that thing. I could never go to school or pass a test or whatever it is that feels hard, and we don't feel confident about it. So what stories do you tell yourself about asking for what you need? That scares a lot of people, a lot of us. I've been in this boat lots of times in my life. So we enter into worry and anxiety, and we can even talk ourselves into a full-on panic attack or fall into that pit of shame about something that you don't even know is true. So what's possible with some awareness and practice, we can learn how to stop scaring ourselves and put our precious energy into feeling confident in ourselves rather than limiting us and keeping ourselves small. So what keeps us stuck there? There's a lot of reasons for that, but the stories we assign, we're assigning our own interpretation to maybe the actions or behaviors of another person, and we don't even really know if it's true or not. I just lost my track. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, so we're assigning a story in our head, and it can get deeper and deeper and deeper. And we search our mind for a reason, or what we might have done wrong, or what's wrong with us, or we just torment ourselves when we get into this pit. So we can also then learn to look at why we can't do something, that whatever that limits us and keeps us from being who we can be. We can look at it, we can challenge it, we can even ask, is it even true? And we can think about what else is possible. What are the other explanations? Isn't not necessarily because we're not a good person or we've done something wrong. So maybe is it really true that you can't have that difficult conversation? Or is it true that you're scared and you just don't know how? Is it true that Susie hasn't called you back because she's avoiding you? Or is it true that Susie's been working like a double shift and she just cannot? There's tons of reasons why we make up those stories. Maybe we learned about how to do that when we were children. Maybe we watched the adults do that. I watched loved ones in my life, the seniors in my life, do it a lot. And I feel sad. And when I fall into it, I feel terrible. I feel tormented. And I have to stop and ask myself, okay, is that really true? Is that really true? So my horses and I assist people in challenging those limiting beliefs and stories and help people find out why they even do it. Why do we make them up in the first place? So that you can build confidence in stepping into your truth in stories full of possibilities with confidence. And yeah, we can step out of that trap and out of that pit. So I'd love to talk with you. You can reach out to me at horsesensehealing.com. That's all for today, and I will see you tomorrow with another episode of Living Your Grit with Grace.